It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Tuesday, the 29th of July. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather will stay hot and humid today. However, later this week, heat levels coming down, the coverage of showers and thunderstorms going up. Let's check the upper air look this morning. Got a big sprawling upper high stretched out from the southeast United States over to the Rockies, and that will provide another sizzling summer day today. There's the radar composite early this morning. I actually got a few very tiny showers, hard to see on the composite here, through parts of Alabama early this morning. Most locations are dry, but later today we'll see random, widely scattered showers and storms. Most of them, not all, most of them coming after 12 noon. We are in the 70s to start the day, highs in the mid-90s in most spots like yesterday. And again, we have a heat index, or a heat advisory, as the heat index will likely approach 105 in spots. And I know there's not one in southeast Alabama, but if you're in Dothan or Enterprise, it will be hot and humid there too. That's a Weather Service criteria thing. Everybody will be hot and muggy today. But again, for those that are tired of the heat, the good news, we'll see heat levels coming much lower late this week and especially over the weekend. Heat advisories stretch out from the southeast United States all the way to the Great Plains, parts of the southern Great Lakes. Severe weather possibilities today. Got a risk of severe storms from southern Montana to near Chicago. Tomorrow, a couple of marginal risks well up north. And then on day 3, which is Thursday, no organized severe weather expected across the country. So this is rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. For the Tennessee Valley, about 1 inch, 1 to 2 inches for the rest of north and central Alabama. And South Alabama, maybe over 2 inches. In fact, this is suggesting potential for about 3 inches near Dothan between now and Tuesday of next week. And again, as the ridge breaks down, the air becomes more unstable and showers and storms will be increasing over the latter half of the week and the weekend. Tropics quiet as a mouse. Once again, as we're approaching the peak of the season, August, September, early October. And I know if you go to social media, you're going to find TikTokers, YouTubers, and Facebookers that are proclaiming a major hurricane in the Gulf in 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever. But remember, they do that all year long, all season long. And, of course, when nothing happens, they say, oh, we're just posting model output. We're not forecasting anything. And, of course, at some point, there will be a hurricane in a couple of weeks. And the minute that happens, they'll say, we got it right before anybody else. So the best thing to do is just stay away from those. Those are basically engagement farms looking for clicks and likes and shares. But, again, no tropical storms, at least for the next 7 days. So, model fans, here we go. GFS, 06C run, 4 o'clock today. Upper high stretched out across the deep south, higher heights a little to the west, and again, we'll see spotty showers and storms about. Here's the high-resolution HER, and we stress the radar will not look exactly like that, but maybe something like that. 6 o'clock this evening, highs today in mid-90s in most spots. There might be a spot or two with upper 90s, and of course, your car thermometer will say 120, which we all know is not correct. But this will certainly be one of the hottest days of the summer today. Then tomorrow, the ridge begins to weaken. We'll probably see an uptick in the number of scattered showers and storms. That's the high-res HER, valid at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Highs low to mid-90s. And that'll be the theme for Thursday and Friday. Highs dropping in the low 90s, scattered showers and storms increasing. Still not raining everywhere, but the number of them should be higher. And then for the weekend, the ridge continues to weaken. This is Saturday, and highs could be in the 80s easily on Saturday for much of north and central Alabama. Now, to the north, there's a good surge of dry continental air. I don't think that makes it in here. I don't think the dew points come down, so the humidity stays fairly high. But again, highs in the 80s, and this is Sunday. Showers and storms will be quite active. And again, not a washout if you have something planned outdoors, but a pretty decent chance you'll see some rain at times on both days. And again, the high Sunday, low to mid-80s over North Alabama. Goodness, that's a win for early August. Pretty much the same thing on Monday. And this is a week from today, Tuesday, the 5th of August. The core of the upper high well to the west. And again, for us, we'll see scattered showers and storms. And again, many spots could be in the upper 80s on Tuesday. There's a chance if you're in North Alabama, you will see highs under 90. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 4 days in a row. So let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday, August the 7th. And again, the main core of the upper high is off to the west, and just a warm, humid day, scattered showers and storms, highs around 90. Heat levels just not that bad for early August. Rain for the next 15 days coming off the European ensemble, the AI version. The mean about 1.5 inches between now and the 13th of August. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models, and you can see the next 10 days. Today will be the hottest. It's got 97, 94 tomorrow and Thursday, 92 Friday, then 4 days in a row with highs in the 80s. And again, listen, if you're in South Alabama, you might see 90 on a couple of those days. But the bottom line is the heat just not that bad for the weekend and early next week, and then low 90s for the latter half of next week. And the latest long-range guidance, this is for August 5th through August 11th. Temperature's a little above average, but again, no sign of any just super, super nasty heat. Love that shot there that was coming in to approach on Birmingham Airport from a commercial jet. And whenever we say isolated showers, that's what we mean. I mean, if you're underneath that downpour, it's just pouring. And you're thinking it's raining everywhere, but you have no idea or no way of knowing 1/2 mile in either direction the sun's out. And that's the way these isolated showers work on a summer day. Yeah, we had pretty good lightning. This was taken up in the Shoals yesterday from a storm in the evening. Came on down through parts of Lauderdale and Colbert counties. But some modest clouds down in Geneva County. Those are always fun, especially at sunset. And again, some really nice rainbows. This has been the summer of these rainbows. Just gorgeous. That was up at Cherokee in northwest Alabama last night. But a big old sunset in the East Alabama sky. Love the drone shot there, the sun going down. That was from Rodney Frazier. Last night, those summer sunsets can be pretty stunning. And remember, we're starting to lose daylight now, as we are now way past the summer solstice, which was back on, June 20th this year. We'll be losing daylight until the winter solstice, right before Christmas. And there it goes right down over the horizon. Cool. Boy, the beach was great yesterday. And we got a lot of families on the Gulf Coast as school starts for many systems here in like a week. What happened to summer? But again, if you got a beach trip coming up, everything looks good. And again, I can't tell you how many people sent me messages yesterday. Well, I saw on Facebook there's going to be a major hurricane in the Gulf. And again, these knuckleheads, they don't even understand how numerical weather prediction works. They figured out how to find model maps. They couldn't tell you the physics behind those models. They couldn't do differentials. They don't understand it. They just know how to post model maps. And that's it's not a good thing to do. It scares people. And again, it brings in piles of engagement. I'll post on social media, we have no tropical storms, no hurricanes for the next 7 days. Nobody will share that. But you come up with a 2-week model map, 384 hours, major hurricane in the Gulf, they'll get 1 million views and shares. We just live in a strange society these days. So I choose to be a straight shooter and enjoy these sunsets. It's outstanding. The images I get are just amazing. And if you send these to me, I am honored that you do. Absolutely love them. These pictures are our window to the world. And of course, I can't show them all here. I can't share them all. But trust me, they are all seen and they are all greatly appreciated. So a big thank you. So again, on a logistical note, technically I am on vacation this week, but the weather never takes a vacation. But I am working very hard this week on prepping the new Alabama Weather Network. That's our new network that's going to cover all 67 Alabama counties. Doesn't matter where you live, in the city, out in the country, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what TV market you're in, none of that matters. Weather Service county warning area, doesn't matter. And we've got a tremendous staff, tremendous resources, and It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and sometimes dreams come true with hard work. So we launch it on August 11th. That's 2 weeks from yesterday at 12 noon. And we're going to open it up with a kind of a live special. And, of course, there'll be a 24/7 stream. It's going to be running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But the most value from this will be when there's a tornado warning for your county. We'll be there. It doesn't matter where you are. And we'll do long-form coverage for other high-impact events, obviously. If there's a hurricane, a big hurricane coming up on the Gulf, we might stay on the air for 3 days, nonstop. If we have a winter storm like the blizzard of 93 or the ice storm of 82 or Snowmageddon of 2014, we could stay on the air for a few days. So we're very excited. But again, this is the week where we're prepping that, and it starts August 11th at noon. And by the way, we do have a book signing on Saturday. I need to remember that. We're going to Madison. In fact, let me be sure I got my hours and everything straight here. We're going to be at the Chick-fil-A on US 72 in Madison. And this is going to be on Saturday from 10:30 until 1:30. And we have all of the cool weather shirts. We've got our children's books. We have just all the good stuff. If you've never been to one of these things, we take a lot of pictures. We have a lot of fun. And I promise you will enjoy it. If you have kids that love weather, come bring them by. So again, Chick-fil-A, US 72, Madison, Saturday from 10:30 until 1:30. That'll be a lot of fun. And again, we're going to do one video a day this week while I'm on vacation. We'll be back to the 2-a-day schedule next week. And also, I will not be on ABC 3340. And that's another thing. I'm still doing the weather on ABC 3340. I'm the chief meteorologist, and our coverage will be on ABC 3340 in the Birmingham market. So no television side this evening, but again, back to the regular schedule next week. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Tuesday, and God bless.